tell the story of the piece, so you know now what each movement is depicting. And so people just want to hear that story and go on that journey with you, to be transported to spring, to summer, to autumn, to winter. And particularly in the outer movements, which I have written, and I've written them in a sort of quasi-Baroque style, so they still feel like the Vivaldi, but tell the story of to everything there is a season. You know, there is a time to be born and there is a time to die. And one of the parts that I struggled with actually was in those words from the Bible. It says a time to kill and a time to heal. And I found myself thinking, is there ever a time to kill? And one choir member actually even said to me, why did you put that word in? And I said, well, I didn't really feel it was up to me to rewrite the Bible, and it was just there, you know. But in the final movement, there's the line, a time of war and a time of peace. And particularly in this troubled time we're living in, where watching the news is just painful, isn't it, with all of the various troubles that are going on in our world, and the war in the Middle East. And I've inserted 2 words to the Bible words. So a time of war, I've added no more. And when you come to perform this piece, I'd like you to leave a big gap after that, a time of war, no more, because it gives us a chance to reflect and think about the pointlessness and the waste of war. And then that's followed by Dona nobis pacem, grant us peace. So when you sing that final movement, just recognise that with this recording that you're making, with this performance, you are spreading a message of peace. I always think that these messages, they start small, you know, we're just a little pebble in a pond, but it ripples outwards.